What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we have Broderick playing his ignister deck, as well as on the right side here, we have a Mathmech player. Shredding up. I think Mathmech's super cool deck. To be honest, I think both these Cybers decks are super cool. They protect the towers as well as Mathmech has so many different hand traps options. All the Cybers decks are cool this format. I like how diverse this format is. Personally, we see the Mathmech and then Marinsys as well, and ignister. So before we get into the video, don't like, comment, subscribe, and well, it looks like Mathmech here is going to start it off with a Silent Mining, pitching the Parallel Exceed. This card has gone up in price so much, searching for the Mathmech Circular, and this card is crazy. Sends for cost, summon itself, and sends for cost a Mathmech from deck, which we're going to see it activate here, especially summon itself out. Or sending the Sigma, summoning out the Circular, and then we can activate the. Oh, okay. We're going to normal summon the Diameter here, and then we're going to activate the effect targeting the Sigma, and then we're going to get the Circular effect as well here to search. That's going to get hit with an Imperm, and we're going to go for the Alimbertion here. So we're saving the Sigma effect to summon itself out, which is interesting. Here you can search for the trap card because I weren't able to search it off of the Circular here. Take a second to read this. I think that I'm not too sure. I love the combo normally was saving the Diameter for later because if you ash the stuff. So then we're gonna activate the Sigma effect, summon itself out again. Then we're going to be using it as a link material here for the link disciple. Then using the oh, this way you get a negate. I see what he's doing here. Then we're going to go for the link disciple here. We're going to activate the effect to use to tribute itself to summon out 2 tokens here and summon out a Mathmech from the graveyard. So a different line of play. But this way we're keeping it so the Alimbertion has a negate through the whole turn, so you can't get stopped with an Ash Blossom or a Nib, because Nib just kills this deck. And then we're going to go into the Lingeribo here. You don't need that extra draw and put back off the Link Disciple because your hands are so good. We're going to go into the Link or whatever, Cybers Wicked. Then we're going to go into the IP here, and we're going to activate the Wicked's effect, banishing the Alimbertion, and that's going to be able to search us for the follow-up here. It's going to be the Diameter. You can search 2 things in the deck. You can search Diameter or the Sigma here. There is one opportunity where they can get hit by Nib, and it would have been right here on the summon of this. They're going to set 2 cards and pass. We don't see a Nib here. Okay, good. So here we're looking down at a board of a Trap Negate IP that can bounce, or not bounce, can turn into an Appaloosa here for 2. We also have the Super Factorial, which could summon out. Do we have 3 in graveyard? I don't actually know if we have 3 because the Sigma is banished. But we can have a negate with that. And if we summon out that, we can go for the Wicked as well. We're going to normal summon out the Bakari here. This one's going to be able to search for a Island card or any AI spell. Going for the AI land. Fun fact about this deck. Apparently it only plays one AI land now, which is kind of crazy to me. We're going to link into the Infant. And it's going to be able to, or it's not going to activate its effect because we only play 1. Then we're going to be playing the AI land here. It's kind of crazy to me that you have to link into a monster now that doesn't have any effect. I remember people usually, oh, this is the choke point of the deck. But you do know that there are the possibilities of IP going into a monster negate. Then you have the Super Factorial that can rip 2 cards here. We're going to see the IP activate immediately going into the 3-mat Appaloosa here. I think that's interesting is that Wicked can also trigger during your turn as well, by summoning out into the zone it points to, and then you get that pop. Or here they could have popped 3 if they had the 3 in the graveyard. I'm not sure if they do though, and then get that hand rip, so they could pop the field spell, the monster, and then the hand, and then they also get a Wicked follow up as well, which is pretty wicked. They're going to summon out the red off the spell, activate the effect. It's going to get IP negated here, and then they're going to be flipping it face down with Book of Eclipse here. Like that utterly shuts the deck down completely because you can't link with face down monsters unless it indicates it on the link card. And there's no link card that they play with that. I don't think they're playing the Ghost Trick link here, or the Asa thingy. Clara and Rasa, or whatever their name is. They activate an AI meet you, so that's going to reveal a card from the extra deck, and then you summon out the same, or do you summon or you add? You add the same attribute, I believe. And it has to be a 23 attack, or 25, I forget what it is. So they have the Dark Templar, which can do it. They have Axe, it's 23, yeah. Axis Code could do it. So Axis Code searching for a light monster here. Or actually, Axis Code is dark, so I'm going to go for the Doyon. What am I saying? And if they don't summon Axis Code this turn, they're going to take 2300. We're going to see the effect of the Mathmech Circular, or the Mathmech Trap Super Factorial. Going to go for the Albert here. It's also going to have a negate on the field as well, which is pretty huge. And, you know, 2 cards in hand, and they can't special summon out another monster because of the AI land. I don't really think that there's anything they can do here. They're going to activate the effect of Silent Mining, pitching the Picari here, or Chip as I like to call it. It's going to get negated by the Allen Burschen, and you're going to simply pass on that. During the end phase, the that card is supposed to flip face up and supposed to draw a card, but just going to scoop it up there anyways. So you know, we're going to literally forget about that misplay, I guess. I don't think one card could have stopped them, especially with the Appaloosa on the field and being able to make an Axis Code so easily to pop that stuff. And our opponent was down to, they just took 23, so. Going into game 2 here, we're going to see, like, the ignister player is playing. I know he's playing like some of the water stuff. I think you guys have seen or will see his deck profile. I forget what's going up first here. But like he's playing some of the cards that like the Mathmech player is playing as well. Like we see the Monster Reborn, the Circular, the Sigma. We're not playing the Diameter, but like the best cards in your deck, your opponent's also playing. So it's like kind of rough because like they're playing the whole package, and they play more hand traps as well. So it's like I don't want to say the ignister deck relies heavily on like normal summons, but it kind of feels like it does because you have the normal summon, then link, and then blah 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 blah. While like the Mathmech deck is like, I think Mathmech is so simple to play. To be honest, I think it's like one of the most brain dead combo decks out there. You just learn like the 3 lines of play that they have, and that's it. It's a cool deck though. It's a great deck for beginners. To be honest, I feel like the deck is 100% like the deck. If you're gonna play this format and you like, it's super cheap. You pick it up, you learn the deck, you learn the game. It's an amazing deck. Like don't get me wrong, I love the deck. I just think the deck is super basic to play, and it does punish bad players here. So we're gonna see the Picari normal summoned, adding the AI meet you. It's gonna be met with a Droll and Lockbird here, which is super unfortunate. They're gonna activate the Sigma effect from the hand, push summon itself out, and yeah. They can go Splash Mage summon back out. And then they can maybe go for an IP. If there's a way, is there a way? And it's going to get Splash Mage is going to hit with the Gamma. This is what I mean. Like, you just learn so easily with, like, it's a combo deck, yes. But you play so many hand traps that you, like, your playstyle can be, like, kind of control-ish as if you learn interactions with your opponent as well. You're not just, like, making an unbreakable board. Looks like they're going to set 1 and pass during the end phase. We're going to see the Gamma and the driver being banished here. Then activate the Lightning Storm, calling back row. As it's going to get Imperm, yeah. Activate the circular effect here, sending Sigma for cost. That's what I mean. Like, you can just play so many going second cards or, hand traps in the deck. Really can just, anyone can just pick up this deck and play. It's just like the best learning deck. It's getting hit with a DD Crow, though, banishing that Sigma. Interesting choice playing the DD Crow, I guess, maybe in the side deck. I'm not sure what they can do here. I mean, they do have a normal summon, so like they can normal summon pretty much go for anything. Just going to pass on that, okay. And here we're going to see them draw for turn here, activate the AI Mewtwo, and then they can reveal, but they're going to get hit with Ash Blossom, so they're not going to be searching for nothing. I think there was a Duel in hand as well, so it's not going to be the great. And they're just going to pass on that as well. What is this? Wow. We're going to see a normal summon of Diameter, and then we're going to activate the circular effect here, so you're going to be able to search for a super factorial. Okay. And they're going to hit with a Droll there as well. Wow. And Diameter is nothing to reborn into the graveyard. Here they can XYZ into, or they're thinking about it. Definitely make the Splash Mage summon back out the Diameter. I guess like Albert is not bad. They can just attack for 20. And then main phase 2, set 1 and pass. So I don't think it's great. Like, you're just not really doing much. But I guess Splash Mage isn't going to do much as well. And so the Diameter negate actually only lasts till the end of the turn that monster was summoned, so it's no longer a negate. We're going to see the chip being normal summoned here, activating the effect, searching for AI Mewtwo. And will this resolve this time? We're going to see it getting linked away. We didn't see a Droll, so we're lucky here. Can activate the Infant to search for the field spell. Let's see if we can get the towers out. That'd be pretty cool to see. I don't think a lot of decks can out of 4K towers, to be honest. We're going to see the AI land, and then we're going to activate the AI Mewtwo. Showing the Heat Soul, searching for the Dip. My favorite, Salsa. Activate the AI land, summon out the Fire. Fire's going to search for the Doyon. I love Doyon. I love this deck. I remember when this deck came out, I was like super hyped for it. I spent way too much money on the secret rares of it. AI land was like $30. That's so rough. They're going to be linking summoning into the Wicked. Then we're going to activate the effect, summoning out the Doyon. Then Doyon's going to, or Wicked's going to banish to then search for the level 3 tuner. And Doyon also adds back the light. I'm going to go for the, I remember this card. This card, like, everything got reprinted but that guy, and he went up so much. Bururu. Linking into the Splash Mage here. And that's going to be most likely the access code combo there. We're going to summon out the Doyon. Or no, Doyon's going to add back from the graveyard. And we can add back an AI Mewtwo for a follow-up. But it's going to get hit with a Nibiru there. That is rough. And they do have the Super Factorial Engrave. Now that 0 attack. And if they play the... I'm not sure if they play the... whatever it's called. The Link Spire to link it away to continue the combo. But they might. They're looking at the update jammer, but I don't think they can... The only way they can really go through this is Link Spider here. Unless they have a circular. If they have circular, that'd be kind of crazy. They can activate the Super Factorial, summoning out those two, and then immediately getting to overlay here for another Albert. Now we do have another negate on the field, though. They're going to go for they are playing the Link Spider. Holy. So here they're going to be able to continue. They did not activate the Splash Mage effect, so if they... this is their second Splash Mage, though, isn't it? Because their first one's got Gammaed. I don't really think they can play through this, to be honest. Especially without monster effects. There's the AI land, summon out the Bururu. Activate the effect here, which is going to be able to dump any ignister monster. Normally you dump to level 6, but unfortunately the level 6 is in his hand. Like, as in one of the comment sections said in another video, the biggest problem with Mathmech is, like, once the combo goes off and if that board is broken, it's really hard for, like, to beat the board. Here you're going to be seeing Baru is going to enter attack the Albert, and then we're going to chain the effect of the big guy in the hand. Dunmari, I think his name is. To special summon itself out. It is a 23 body, so it's pretty huge. They're taking a second to... so Albert's going to end up negating that. And then we're going to see the Link Spider attack into the nib there. Then we can link 2 into... Do we have another Splash Mage? We have an Update Jammer, okay. Then we're going to activate the effect, summoning out the Picari. Go into Transcode, or they could go into the Heat Soul if they'd like. To not take that 23. Going for the Transcode, summoning back the Update Jammer, then they're going to be able to link into the access code. Chainlink 1 Update Jammer, Chainlink 2 is going to be access code targeting the whatever his name is, making it a 53. Activate the access code effect to target to pop, and they're going to banish it. And I'm just going to scoop it up on that there. Notice they don't have enough follow up there. I think they went to 2 Alberts and 1 of their Sigmas, so kind of unfortunate there. But we're going to see going into game 3 here. No towers yet, but Mathmech is going to get to choose who's going to go first or second. We see them playing like Book of Eclipses in the deck, which is good going first and second as well. Not as good going first, obviously, but still being able to set that card and activate it like if your board gets broken, or if you're playing like Link monsters that can't get flipped face down. Like if you end on a board of Wicked, IP, and Lingeribo, and your set Book of Eclipse, you do not care at all. Like, okay, Book of Eclipse, flip your monsters face down. As soon as he summons, flip it face down. If he doesn't have an extender, he's done. That's what I don't like about the ignister deck. Is like you stop the normal summon, and it's literally GG's. Mathmech is a cool deck. I love Mathmech, to be honest. I think the deck is super cool. If you want a cheap deck, you definitely should pick it up. Just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, you definitely should pick it up. The deck is super fun. It also allows for like lots of upgrades. Like you don't have to play all the expensive stuff right off the bat. We're going to see a Silent Mining being activated here, pitching the Sigma. Kind of free, searching for the Circular there. But will Circular dump the second Sigma is the question. They're going to activate Circular effect here, sending, and we shall see here. They are sending the second Sigma, and they're going to activate the effect of Sigma, summon itself out, activate the Circular effect to here, search for the, searching for the equation here. The Monster Reborn, maybe sending, they already have the Trap card in the hand. Going to be overlaying for an Albert. Albert effect's going to activate here, and it's going to be able to search for the normal summon Diameter here. Normal summon Diameter, you're going to target the Sigma in the grave or the Circular here. They're going to be able to link away that Circular for an Link Disciple. Then they're going to link away the other one into the Link Devotee. Then we're going to activate the effect of Albert to tribute the Link Devotee. It's going to summon out the Diameter. The Link Devotee was not tributed, but yeah, it was tributed, so it could summon out 2 tokens. And then we're going to be seeing those two tokens, or one of the tokens make the Linger Ebow, and the other two tokens make the whatever his name is, Update Jammer. Pretty much flexing with his hand is already good. Then I'm going to make the IP here. Then I activate the Wicked effect, banishing the Albert to search for another diameter for the follow-up play, which is so free. And they do have the super factorial in the hand as well. You're going to activate Small World here. Going to reveal the addition. I believe that's addition. I don't actually know their lines. Maybe there's a way they can get to Ash Blossom with this. I actually don't know what they can do here. Fire, Ash, they don't have to share the same levels. We're going to see them go Parallel Exceed. So here they only match this for Cybursts. And then Parallel Exceed could add Moonlit, I guess. Here they're going to add a Circular. Okay, for the follow-up, I guess. I feel like you just go Diameter, go like Diameter, Nib, move into Veiler. And then you're going to set one card, and they're going to get hit with the Nibiru. This is what I mean. If you have a Nibiru against this deck is that's crazy. We're going to get the token here, putting it in attack position, which is kind of weird to me. I feel like you just definitely put it in defense. Wicked's at what, 18? Or IP's 8, Linger Ebow's 3. I guess it don't really matter. We're going to go for game anyways. We're going to see Circular being activated here, dumping the Sigma, summoning itself out. We already have 3 bodies on the field. That is huge. I'm going to activate the effect of Sigma here, summoning itself out in attack position, by the way. They're going to activate the Diameter effect, or Circular effect here to search for the equation. So, once they link those 2 bodies off, they will be able to have another material, I guess is the word I'm looking for. What they are going to do, link it off. We're going to see the Sigma being banished there. Going into that Splash Mage. And then we're going to see them flip up the super factorial here. Summoning out Diameter, Sigma, and the Circular here. Going for the Rip. So you're going to rip a card from the hand as well as a card from the field. Going for the Laplacian here. Then we're going to see the Splash Mage summon back out that Circular. And they're going to hit the Splash Mage as well as one card randomly in their hand. And then we'll have a negate as well. We're going to see them hit the Fighting Land, which is our Fighting Spirit, which is also a Monster Reborn. But here we have 2 bodies. We can also go into a... We already went through Splash Mage. I actually don't know what we go for here. We haven't normal summoned yet, so if they have any normal... They have AI meet you here. They could... No, they should just normal summon the... What are you doing? Normal summon your dip. They have the 5... Yeah. So the normal summon dip activates effects. It's not going to get negated here. You search for the chip. And this is when you link off into, or you activate AI Land here, what you should do. Activate AI Land, or AI Meet You, I should say. You're going to link 2 for, or link 1, yeah. Go into the thing, activate its effects here, searching for the AI Land. Not negating this is huge. Link 2 into, Wicked here. And this is you activate, 100% you activate equation. Targeting the thing. It's not going to get negated, which is huge. And then Wicked effects can activate banishing to search for the wind guy. Maybe they forgot they had a negate on this. I'm not too sure. Going for the Baruru. Linking away the Nib and the whatever for the Cyburst, whatever. Going for the Update Jammer, then we're going to go immediately into the access code here. And they're going to activate the access code effect as well as Update Jammer. So Update Jammer should be 1, access code 2, so they can't respond here. they're gonna activate the access code effect. You can't. Yeah, I would say you can't banish Nibiru there. And for the Wicked to pop, and they're just gonna scoop it up there as if they have enough for game. We do see that there is so much on the field here, able to double attack as well as he had AI land. He could have activated it to summon, get effects. You just trying to pop the whatever, so it doesn't have a negate anymore, and then he'll do a full combo into that. So here you see that the AI land or the ignister player did end up taking the win here versus Mathmech. That nib is so huge. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.